Greetings, my beautiful queens and kings. If you are stopping by, welcome back to my channel. This is your sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these crazy skit Atlanta streets. Now we're gonna head over to Larry and Bethany Boulevard, but let me tell you something. This witch showed her behind yesterday. Do you hear me? First of all, happy Tuesday. I hope we're doing great. Your sis, I know y'all ain't see me yesterday. I was busy, y'all. I couldn't even get to y'all yesterday. Doing stuff, work, rehearsal, stuff around the house. I just had to get, and then I had an appointment. I just had to hold it down, y'all. Then the sis, getting back in the gym, got to get the body right, camera at weight. So I'm like, girl, picked up a few pounds. My weight be going yo-yo. Yeah. If anybody raise your hand, if you got one of those yo-yo weights that don't want to keep still, you'll go down a little bit, but and then you pick back up. So it's been like that. It's been pretty steady though last week. But I said one of the things I have to do is get back in the gym. So I did that. And I'm just coming back now. Went back in there again. So yes, I gotta get back consistent, y'all. Get back on the grind. Get back strict. Was nibbling a little bit too much too. So getting back straight with what I eat as well. It was getting a little overboard on the sweets. But we gotta hop in here for a quick minute. I'm not getting into all that happened yesterday. I saw it. It was so doggone triggering. I said, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into it today. I'll go into what happened with her last night with the girl. So we're gonna get into that. But before I do, put in the comments what y'all think. Let me tell you something. I like how Wayne's set Bethany butt up. But let me tell you, when it comes to her father and her, it's unbelievable. That man can't control her. He's not trying to control her. He loves the way that she handles people, especially people that look like me. And enough is enough with this privilege. It's a shame how, we going back to her back in the building. We're chasing them. And this, I want to talk on the situation with, I was really excited to see that, what was going down with the podcast. Cause that storyline is getting a little boring. Shaylee, Mond, Alicia, all that, Lauren, getting on my nerves. It really wasn't hitting on much. A lot of the same old thing, even when Angelina talking to her, a lot of the same old that we've seen for about 2 years now. So I really didn't want to, well, except for the Alicia, she didn't come in on 2 years ago. But with Angelina and Shayla and Anthony and all that. One of the things I was looking for was something different because I think it's going to be spicy. I think a lot of things are going to come up, a lot of discussions, topics that involve each of these women's lives, and it's going to come up, and then they're going to bounce off each other, and it's going to get shady. So I know that's going to get juicy, but I'm not looking forward to, because you saw that Mr. Newberger told her before he wanted her back in the building after all this stuff with Larry. He talking about sending Greg somewhere else. Let me tell you something. I'm not looking forward to that, y'all. Put in the comments what you think about her coming in the building again and working while his podcast is going on in Wayne. You see how she disrespect Wayne, getting on Wikipedia, looking him up for what? Oh my God, it's so racist. Would she have been treating someone like this if it was white? Let's be real. We may not want to hear it. Oh, just a skit, Kathy, don't get so serious. This is real. This happens to us constantly. And in light with so much this toxicity that's going on in this world right now, to see this on a skit that we looking to de-stress, deprogram, laugh a little bit, just take it down. We don't want none of this nonsense that we deal with in the world facing us all the time. So if you listen to me, Chase Walker, Class Clown Films, can you take it down with a lot of this stuff that we dealing with Bethany and how she doing our people and the level of disrespect? Can we ease up? Because I mean, we know it's real. We know what happens. This is Bethany's rare form when she came onto the scene. The thing is, now you think she was talking all sweet. She's going through all this stuff in her marriage. But see, Larry too, along with her father, You go right back after you pissed off with it. Larry goes right back to the same old thing. Trying to keep this Puerto Rico Miami thing a secret, but it don't matter what she do, you go right back to her, you back in the bed all quick, y'all talking, dealing with stuff with the girls with the Panama trip. It's like he's becoming a little wiser and hip to Bethany and her BS, but he's still tolerating and dealing with it. And I just don't understand how this man can continue to be married to a ugly, nasty person like this. And when I say ugly, it has nothing to do with her looks. It has to do with her personality, her disposition, her character. She harasses us constantly. Harass for no reason. Bothering Chase. People deliver stuff all the time to a building, office equipment and whatnot. Movers need to come up. The movers, the people whose stuff it is, don't always, they have other people and movers delivering their stuff, and they might not always be there. The level of harassment that her father did for Wayne and his father to not bring up that equipment was so uncalled for. It was so uncalled for. Let that man sit there. Nobody's complaining. No, I don't care how those boxes look. They neat. They off to the side. They not in nobody's way of the staircase. It was so unnecessary. And it's one thing to bring about a skit to show a scenario of these different characters and the personality and what they do. But we don't need all of this constant harassment of people by Bethany. We know how she is. We need something different from her or get rid of her. We know she's one of the popular storylines, but it's very upsetting. And I'm not trying to get on these skits to review to be upset all the time. I want some good times. I want some laughter. I don't need all this toxicity. Take it down, please. Is anybody feeling the same way? It's like we're going back to the original Bethany we couldn't stand doing this to people, and it's going to be worse. With the podcast, it's going to be an issue. And I'm afraid it's going to take away the fun and excitement from the podcast, dealing with the nonsense of Bethany. If I was Wayne, I would contact my attorney to see how I can get out of this deal. And I'm sorry, find another location. Why in the world would I stay there to be harassed every day? It's beyond me. They're going to have guests and people coming here. And I hope Wayne knows he only going to have a certain amount of slots. Each of these girls, are they going to have 5 slots for the podcast girls, plus Wayne, which is 6. And then what about guests? They don't have that many spots. Bethany will be towing cars left and right. It's going to be absolutely insane. And I'm not trying to go crazy every day with this. So now, after causing havoc and hell and disrespect to Wayne Chase, barging into place, talking about his baby mamas, just being downright rude, she comes home that night and of course in rare manipulative fashion, she gives Brooke and Destiny a lump sum of money for Panama City and tells them to call her. Really? This is bribery at its best. Bethany is going to be watching, tracking, trying to wiggle her way still into the Miami trip. Miami. That's going to be discovered, and I think sooner than later. And we know that Jaden is on his way. That's going to be a problem. She's not going to like that because Lynette's going to be involved. Lynette may want to come over when he's visiting his father. Lynette, don't do it. It's just going to be a lot because now there's going to be more of Lynette in the picture because baby Keena and Larry and Kaylee. That's not going to be good. So let's get in here. Let me know what you think about that with yesterday with Wayne fam and with Jaden coming. How do you think this is going to go? Now let's see her with the girls bribing him with some money. Let's see how this.
It's a party for every day.
Oh yeah, we do all day. Now she's trying to be sweet at night with them. No way.
Bro, I'm gonna be so happy. Then
no way.
My person, you might find your person down there.
Yeah.
Come in.
Hey girls.
Hey.
You gonna go to bed soon so you can get some rest?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Y'all are packed and ready to go?
I am.
Yeah. You almost ready?
Yeah. Yeah, almost.
Okay. Well, please don't forget anything because I can't just ship it to you.
No, I'm overly prepared.
Okay. Well, just to make sure you're overly prepared, I'm going to send you something. You should get a notification on your phone pretty quick.
Send me something?
Yeah.
To be so gung
Yeah, it's going to pop
ho.
up on your phone pretty quick.
Yeah, it's
But,
so weird because Brooke was a hoe. Destiny was about to go to jail a few months ago. I mean, all of this stuff, and now all of a sudden you nice. Bethany is never nice without an ulterior motive. What are you paying them for exactly, Bethany? What are you paying them for? Why are you so extra nice? I personally can't wait. I want Destiny to go live with Shara, and I can't wait till Brooke goes to college. Like, really, I want to see Larry deal with her by himself. But now, see, this is the thing. I think this is why they doing this too with the storyline to get Jaden to come, because now that storyline is going to be more paramount to this with Brooke gone. Brooke going out of the storyline, they need something else to keep it going. Remember, I said it before, and I didn't know if it was going to be him with Shara and Brooke and Bethany having an issue with him still hanging with Shara when Brooke not around. No, it's going to be a situation with Brooke. Shara, Lynette, Kayla, Jaden with the baby. They not gonna want Bethany with the baby. But Lynette and Shara are gonna be able with the baby. So that dynamic and situation, I hope to God that this is going to be a situation that will bring about a divorce.
Anyway, so
Because it's gonna be
you got your swimsuit, your toothbrush, all your hair stuff. You got everything.
Everything.
Edge control and everything.
She said edge control.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, they know what they doing.
Did.
$1,000?
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay. Now listen.
That's
Hold
okay.
on. Hold on. Shh. Okay. Now listen, girls. This is very important. I want you to pay
Larry
attention.
don't know that.
Can
Watch you keep it a
use the
secret.
TV, please?
See? Watch you keep it a secret.
Listen. Hold on. Your dad does not know about this. Your uncle does
See?
not know about this. Okay. This is going to stay between us three.
So this is personally our money, and the money he
Hold on.
sent is.
Larry already giving them money to take care of them, and the fact that she's giving them all of that is to secure their loyalty to her, while she continues to sneak and scheme to get information on what went down in Miami. The fact that she told them not to say nothing with Larry, let that be another nail in the
Or
coffin.
like, hold on. The money that he sent y'all is between y'all and him.
Mhm.
Okay. This is for emergencies. Now, if you got to dip into it a little bit to do your own thing, that's fine. But this is secondary to that. Okay. Now, I don't want your dad to know about this. Uncle Larry doesn't need to know that I gave this to you.
We will keep this dear to our heart.
Yeah,
This
we
is
will.
really-
I'm not a peep.
That's it.
I hope that smile.
I'm
It's a
not trying
lie.
to
And
go
you tell
behind
your
your dad's
father.
back or anything like this. This is really just as a fail safe.
Mhm.
Okay. Just in case. Okay.
Mm.
I want you girls to have a really good time.
Oh,
You know,
that's gonna
y'all
come
are
with a
gonna
cost,
We're
girls.
gonna have a blast.
That money
Yeah,
is
thank
coming
you.
with a
you are
cost.
gonna have a good time.
Mhm.
Okay. But I want to see lots of pictures. and
Oh,
wanna
I
make
will
sure-
send you everything. You're gonna be my number $1. Right.
Well, I better be your number $2 because that's Larry's money first.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Your daddy's money first and then mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So make sure you eat some good food, make wise choices.
Yes.
Okay. Don't do anything that, well, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't do, but just make sure you make wise choices first. Okay.
Always respectable,
And-
always responsible.
And be respectful of your mom, your auntie. Okay.
Of course.
All right. So, anyway, not a peep.
Okay.
Promise.
Locked away.
Promise.
Mm.
Promise.
I love you.
That's
Yeah.
that's messed up.
Bye. Love you more.
Okay. If I don't see y'all before y'all head out.
Okay.
Be careful.
Let me tell y'all something. Bethany gonna be like, so I want to see the pictures. I want to see the pictures of Panama City. They gonna feel like they owe her that because of the money that she gave them. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't say nothing to your father. Oh my God. They gonna give her the phone so she can go and look at the Panama pictures. Oh, this is nice. Y'all had so much fun. She is going to keep scrolling back, unbeknownst to them, until she finds something from Miami and she realized that that's not Miami. This don't look like Miami. Oh, I see something Puerto Rico. What's the music in the back? Videos, pictures. She is about to find all the evidence in Brooke's phone, Destiny's phone, one or both. That's going to say everything. Larry going to be upset. But why did you let them see? Listen, she wanted to see the pictures. She gave us some money. What? You bribed my children so you get. This is about to come back and bite them in the behind. I ain't seen nothing about that ticket yet that Larry got. I guess it wasn't in the back pocket of the no pants because Bethany be doing the laundry. I'm telling y'all, this is about to get interesting because Bethany is about to get the phone after Panama City trip, and she is going to look. She don't care about Panama City. She wants to see what footage she can find from Miami. How many of y'all think that that's how she gonna find out that they didn't go to Miami with the pictures they about to show on that phone when they get back? Put in the comments what y'all think. I know this was a long one because we had to recap. I wanted to talk about what she did with Wayne yesterday. Disrespectful behind, but this woman is so manipulative and thinks she's so slick. I hope it backfire on her. But Larry, what is wrong with you? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's go on to the next. On to the next.